You wonder about the intense field of energy surrounding this place. Time to ask away. Inquire. Ah, so you're the lovely ladies that Mademoiselle Beaujour sent my way? Well then, what is it you'd like to know? I am versed in the esoteric foundations of arcane law and systemic energy specifications. Around this place and before the strange lattice filigree that makes up this unusual planet, there's a hyper-intense energy field surrounding what we've discovered is here at the core. Might you be able to tell us what that energy is? Aha! Beaujour is right to send you my way, yes. I know what that arcane barrier is. It serves two purposes. It gives us the arcane energy needed to facilitate our various activities and experiments, but it also acts as a sort of plasma smokescreen to hide the location of our high courtesan. If you're here, it is only because she willed you to be. You'd be reduced to your base molecules if not.
Whoa, just as well. We kinda need to be alive to save the cosmos, I think.
The high courtesan is most likely aware of this. Thus, she spared you molecular disintegration.
Wait, is this energy all hers?
Oh, indubitably so. But yet, it is only a small sliver of her arcane power. And the rest? That much should be obvious. Where else do you see a purple sun in the universe?
Wait, are you saying she has such latent arcane power that it's enough to serve as the basis of a star?
A star is a perfect canister for arcane power. She's not the only deity to do this, though she certainly may have been the first. Your comrade Sacreblu, in her prior state as a spellweaver, was responsible for the pink sun, after all. Don't get me started on Origin and his blue sun. Holy crap! Maybe this is beyond your knowledge, but is it possible Aegis Anunim's power is responsible for the Solaris Archivum? The name kind of says it all, no? They anyway have existed for far longer than this iteration of Universe 12, and their locations have never really changed. This means their latent powers are ever manifesting as these spheres of influence. Nama's moon and Malot's black hole are no different. They serve as energy batteries for the enemy who manifested them. Say, it's come to my attention that something is amiss. May we arrange an audience with the High Courtesan? As you wish. I will go speak with my comrade Millicent and arrange for her divine calling. You noticed it too, huh? Yeah, they talk about Sacreblu pretty casually for being the retainer of Lilith. I feel like if anything, Lilith may be able to provide some context we seem to be missing. Yeah, Solly's Denway Cooper did imply that there was something going on. I wouldn't usually trust a Denway's word, but it does seem kinda suspicious that the Serpentis have no real clue who Sacreblu is. Even when she's standing in view of all of them, they don't bat an eye. What is going on? The moment of truth is upon us. I just hope this doesn't go horribly as I think it will. Oh, this is home with my anyway. What a nice place. Not as many stairs as I'd have put in, but it's a vibe and I love it. I don't blame you for wanting to meet with the aspect of love. She's a very calming and lovely presence. We're almost ready to call forth Lilith. With Sacreblu in tow, you forge ahead to find out what Lilith thinks of her. The time for answers is hopefully now. Find the answers. So, before we begin, have you any questions that we mere faithful may answer? I assure you, Millicent and I are quite qualified to handle most queries. Here's one. Do you know who the High Courtesan's loyal retainer is? I'm afraid not. We are not sure even Lilith knows. Oh. Of course you'd find the one question we aren't so qualified to answer. Fair enough. Then, you've made it clear Lilith is your best bet.
She's so beautiful.
Hello, dear retainers of my sisterhood. It is nice of you to visit me. Yeah, a question for you. Have you met our friend in white here? Hello, Lilith. I'm afraid I have no idea who that is. Why is it this question you decided to put forward? Our dear High Courtesan can't be expected to know everybody. Is she of some importance? Now, Isn't that interesting? You don't know the one who carries your essence. This is Sacreblu. She, like us, is an enemy living inside her garments. You not recognize them. They are yours, after all, are they not?
What? But I've never spoken with her or seen her. I don't understand. It's true, those are indeed the garments with my essence inlaid. How strange, me and my retainer have never spoken.
I knew it. I knew something was suspicious when the faithful didn't recognize her.
But what does this mean? Lilith clearly isn't playing dumb, and Sacreblu looks more saddened than anything else.
We are so sorry, mademoiselle. It is as Lilith says, we had no idea.
That is saddening. But given how many times these robes have changed hands, it's not impossible there's been a block of some kind. They were once the robe's origin war. Then when Nergo fused with me, they gained this new appearance. It is only after I excised Nergo's taint from this new body that the robes could really have been seen as mine. Unlike the three of you whose garments have only ever been worn by you, the robes of the White Snake have always been absent from the shrine here. So, it's possible the connection between Lilith and me has been severed due to all these varying factors. That being said, something feels wrong. Horrible. I don't think these robes are purely Lilith's, but I don't know how else to really explain it.
Clarify me this, Sacreblu. How exactly is it you managed to excise the taint of an aspect from your being? You know better than most how difficult gods are to fully destroy.
It was a cleanse spell card before I even knew what spell cards were. It was an automatic instinct.
Did you ever think about how such an act may have affected the one dwelling within? For Lilith to be able to commune with you, her essence must be existing within your soul, and must desire to keep being so. But if you have cleansed them, as you say, during your sacrilege, if Lilith's ability to commune with you has been amiss ever since you donned those robes, what then? What answer is she to derive from that silence? I just hope that isn't the case. I don't know you, Sacreblu, but I'd like to. Please, think of me when next you are in strife. If I can sense anything at all, I shall come to your aid.
I will try. Thank you, Lilith.
I should be thanking you. You reached out to me and made it clear we were always meant to be together, just never meant to be. Well, I say the time has come to change that.
I could not agree more.
Interesting how all that played out. I have another theory regarding why there might be a discommunication between the two, but I'll keep it to myself. You know it in the case it comes to pass.
I am glad you got your answers. Now that Lilith knows who her routine is, the future should hopefully shine brighter.